Hello everyone and welcome to APCS Tutors. This is our first ever video. Today we're going to be starting our AP Comp Sci series, and this is Chapter 1, setting up your main and using methods. So the first steps you're going to have to do before you can start coding is you're going to have to download and open an IDE. For that we suggest either JGrasp or Eclipse. And then within those, once you get those open, you're going to start a new Java class. You're going to write your main, and then we're going to put some Java statements inside of that with some methods, and then we're going to compile and run your code. So to write your first new Java class, this is the syntax. So basically it's just public class and then whatever the name of your class is. So for us, that's just going to be example. And then you'll put your code inside of that. So public class, whatever you want to call it, and then these are your curly brackets on either side, which will enclose all your code. Here you can see these double slashes. That's a comment. So that actually doesn't do anything for your code. It's just a way you can sort of leave like a note for yourself or for the people reading your code. So that syntax is two slashes there, and then you can write a comment out. So now that you have your Java class set up, you have to set up your main on the inside. So here we still have public class example with our curly brackets. And then inside those curly brackets, we're going to write public static void main string args, just as you see it there. And this main is kind of the central hub for all your code. So no code that's outside of main, at least for now, will be able to get called. Directly or indirectly. So there again, you can see that our code's going to go inside of there. So now that we have our class set up and our main set up, we actually have to write some code on the inside. All we've done so far is set up a location for our code, but now we're actually going to learn how to write some code. So now we'll learn how to do some prints. This is basically the most basic Java statement. Java statement is just basically an action you're telling the computer to do. And you know it's a Java statement because it ends in a semicolon. All Java statements end in a semicolon. So here we can write out system.out.print, and then inside of these quotations, inside this parentheses, you can write whatever you want. So here we'll say, hello world. So that'll actually get printed out to the console, which is a little text box at the bottom of your IDE. And that'll literally just print out hello world without the quotations. And then it works with more than just strings. You could actually put in just a number, and that would just print out the number 12. So those are just kind of prints there for you. That's basically your most simple Java statement you'll have to learn. So then back to our example class, we have our class set up and our main set up. So then inside there you can just write system.out.print whatever you want to put inside those quotations, and then ending it with your semicolon, of course. So now we're going to learn about methods. Methods allow for code reuse and help avoid redundancy. And these would actually go outside of your main. So as you can see, it's public static void, the name of this method. So the name here would be print hello. And inside of that, it's just a print, which would print out the word hello. And then down here, we have another method called print by, where it prints the word by. So then back to our sample class, we have our main set up. If we wanted to use those two methods, we would just make really simple Java statements where it's just the name of the method we wrote, print hello, and then print by. And then this print hello method, we're calling that there. So that would go back to this print hello method and then call that print, and then it's the same for the by method. So this code here would output hello, and then bye. So that's all you need to know for our first lesson. That was just a really quick lesson on classes and methods. We hope you'll join us for the next episode. Thank you.